Today, he will deliver the keynote, setting the stage for a day of insightful discussions, innovative ideas, and meaningful academic exchange on the theme, Indian Economy, Gig Model, Powered by AI, Way Ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Khalsa.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, respected our guest of honor, our keynote speakers around the world, our chairman, Mr. Narendra Avtani, my colleague directors from various institutions, my faculty colleagues, and each and everyone present here, ladies and gentlemen. I have been allocated 5 minutes to speak on the theme of this particular conference. And believe me, I was in a little dilemma that 5 minutes are less to deliberate or to introduce the theme on this. But thanks to Mr. Ravtani, he has made my life easy, because my 2 minutes of talk, he has already given you the base, what is gig model and how this AI is going to, in fact, affect us or not. I'll just add on what he was saying on the gig model powered by AI, how this is going to happen. When we were deliberating this thought, I met with Dr. Vivek Sharma on the day one that we would like to hold this conference, and this is the topic. And the first acknowledgement came from him. And the greatest testimonial which we got was that if you don't do this conference on this theme, you will be wasting your time. So that is the thing when we started this, and then we deliberated for almost 2 months on this, and we came out with this particular theme. So take up from here. I'll give you one data point which will explain you how this gig model powered by AI is going to work. The world GDP around 1870 was near about 1.4 or 1.5 trillion dollars around the world. Why this 1870 is important? Because that's the benchmark year when electricity was introduced. Post-electricity introduction in the world, today our world GDP by all various means and sources is between 140 to 170 trillion dollars. So the journey is from 1.5 trillion dollars to 170 trillion dollars with the advent of electricity. And electricity is the biggest innovation in the history ever. Now, when we proceed further today and talk about another 10 years, with this new invent of AI, the GDP, world GDP is expected to be $1,000 trillion in next 1 decade, which is around 140 to 170 trillion dollars today. I am saying 5 times in next 1 decade it is going to happen with the advent of this AI. So if somebody says that AI is going to take up the employment, it can't, because when GDP grows to $1,000 trillion, it cannot be without the employment. The nature of employment might change, and the nature of employment is gig model. That's why we say that gig model powered by AI. Why it is more relevant in our country? By default, because of population. But there is one more data point which will trigger your thought and which will, give you food for thought for some time to see how it progresses. So the data point is, we all have heard about the per capita income. Now let me give you an instance of per capita consumption of data. This is the new model of visualizing the growth in any country, in any part of the country. So the per capita consumption of GDP is 35 GB per month, which is highest and which is from India. So if you are consuming 35 GB of data per month in a country, gig model powered by AI is going to kickstart your economy again, and that will be the another revolution. So that was our thought. So we thought that why not to call the experts on this and speak on this, deliberate on this, because IPER takes the responsibility to look into the future, so that everyone can adapt to the changes in the learning processes in academics and industry practices. We have done many conferences earlier also. We spoke about deglobalization, it happened. We spoke about GST, the new model of growth, it happened. Last year we said India will be a growth stimulus to the world, it happened. So what we deliberate here with you all who are available here physically and online, we are giving our responsibility, we are contributing our responsibility towards the growth of the economy of our country. Thank you. Jai Hind.